Thanks to Save On Foods, $1 million score and win. 4 goals by any Flames player could net you $100 grand, and 5 goals, $1 million. As we say good luck, Craig, and we hand things off to Kelly Rudy and Rick Ball.
All right, thank you very much. It is game 1 of a 4-game road trip as the Flames start this trek at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Calgary coming off a 2-1 shootout win over Pittsburgh on Monday. Kings coming off a 5-4 shootout loss against Anaheim on Tuesday. Jacob Markstrom gets the call, 21 of 22 saves in the win over the Penguins, 6 of 7 in the shootout. He leads the league with 5 shutouts this season, 5th goals against average and save percentage, and looks to continue a spectacular season. Cal Peterson gets the call at the other end. They've been going sort of back and forth between him and Jonathan Quick, although Quick has given up 10 goals his last 2 starts. Peterson stopped 30 of 32 his last start. That was a win over Ottawa.
And for the Flames, the players themselves, they know about Daryl Sutter's return and how excited he will be behind the bench for tonight's game in the Staples Center.
It is underway. Glad to have you with us on TELUS Flames Hockey. Hockey is off the draw. The Flames are able to dump the puck into the zone. It's played up the near side to the line. Shot by Tanev. That goes high into the corner. Bounces off the glass. And there's that Richardson-Lewis Lucic line to start. All former LA Kings. Why not get him out there? Of course, Lewis and Richardson both have cup rings from Los Angeles. Lucic spent just the 1 season there, and they didn't win that year, but former King players all on the ice to start this one against Los Angeles. As back to the puck is Matt Roy. He'll fire a pass on the wing, gets it across now to Mikey Anderson, feeds it ahead. That's tipped in deep. Markstrom comes out to play it, puts the puck around the boards, off the glove of the King forward, and now it's out the center ice for Calgary. Lindholm in with a pass on the wing to Hanifin, back in front, and that's broken up by Doughty, racing back into the play, and he gets it out. Kopitar chasing. Anderson comes over to knock it away from him, and that allows Gaudreau to take control and head back up ice for Calgary. As he skates into the zone, stops and takes a look, pass across, tipped away by Doughty. Second game back for Doughty, coming off a knee injury he suffered over a month ago. He heads off now on a change. Zadorov in for Calgary. Pass deflects back to the line. Goodbranson's with a hard pass down low for Gaudreau. Tipped that over top of the net. And the loose puck's picked up and cleared, and it winds up going out of play.
Well, what an impact Drew Doughty has on the game, right? So he played 27, almost 28 minutes last game, 5 seconds short. You look at a couple of smart plays here, taking away the pass to Lindholm in front, and then not to be outdone. One more play, good stick by Doughty. He also made a nice little play to Kopitar, but Rasmus Andersson took away that opportunity.
981st game for Drew Doughty as he closes in on that 1,000 game milestone. Stays healthy for the rest of the year. He'll get there easily. Face off in the offensive zone for Calgary. Backlund waved. Mangiapane wins it back to the line. Tanev hustles over, can't keep it onside, and they blow it down.
Kings coach Todd McClellan was actually quite happy with his team's performance last game. They lost in a shootout to Anaheim, but he did say that they're just close right now. They have to find a way to get beyond just being close.
It's been a yo-yo season. They lost 6 of their first 7, then they won 7 in a row, and now they've lost 6 of their last 7. So it's been an up and down year for Los Angeles. Tanev back to the puck. Puts it off the glass. Coleman tipped it across, not out, kept onside at the line momentarily by Victor Arvidsson, but now the Flames able to get the puck and work it through center. Backlund to Coleman. Plays a pass in front, and Backlund fan trying to one-time that setup by Mangiapane. Just missed, and the puck's cleared back to the Calgary zone as Eric Goodbranson goes to it. Big defenseman takes his time, fires a pass on the left side to Zadorov. He puts the puck in deep. Roy back, tips it over to Alex Edler, the longtime Canuck in his first year as an LA King. Signed as a free agent. Puck comes free. Back on it, Zadorov across to Goodbranson. He'll make a long pass out the center. That's deflected into the zone and stays in play. Just settles down on the stick of Pitlick. Pitlick tries a shot. That was blocked by Roy. Dubé to it. He'll fire a pass back to the line. Flipped in deep one more time. Roy tries to bat it down in the corner. Puck comes free on the near side. Now a puck battle ensues. Kept in. Long shot by Goodbranson. And Peterson's able to snag that and hang on.
Well, Rick, you mentioned it about the strange season for the LA Kings. So they start off 1-5-1, then go on that great run, 7-0. Everything looks rosy. You think, okay, they're going to be near the top of the standings in the Pacific. And then they go 1-3-3 their last 7. So they will have to try and find some consistency.
Flames have been the model of consistency this season on the other end of the spectrum. They just keep on rolling and have points now in 8 of the last 9 games, 6-1-2 in that stretch. There's a shot that's blocked away by Peterson. Rebound scooped up by Dustin Brown. He'll carry in, forced to the boards by Hannafin. Puck comes loose. Anderson pressured. Kempe hard on the forecheck. As they battle in behind the Calgary net, Brown comes in support. Chipped away, Tkachuk on it. Able to clear off an LA stick out the center ice. Mikey Anderson will bump it back into his own zone to Drew Doughty. Back across to Anderson. Chipped in deep by Kaliev. Flames have control. Lindholm with a chance to get it out. King defender falls. Here comes Gaudreau. Shoots, and that's stopped by Peterson. Rebound is settled down. Circling the net was Grundstrom. Got the puck up the far side, and turning with control is Lizotte, able to skate the puck to center and get it as far as the Calgary line. No further, but would have been offside. Now it's into the zone. Kaliev with a shot, and Markstrom makes the save. First shot by the Kings comes just shy of the 4-minute mark. That shot by Grundstrom goes wide of the goal. All the way back to the line. Fed down the boards. That pass picked off. Gaudreau late in the shift gets it ahead. Shillington flipped it in. Flames will start a change as Lewis is up on the forecheck. Kings on the puck, though. Grundstrom lost it. It goes to Peterson, and he elects to hang on. And then Lewis does a bit of shoving with Sean Dursey. Nothing serious comes of that.
Let's take a look at this first save by Peterson from the Hannafin shot. That's on purpose. He punches that rebound out to Dustin Brown. That is not a juicy rebound. That was intended. Then Johnny Gaudreau gets a nice chance. That's excellent save by Peterson. Then the first shot by the Kings, Kaliev from well out, and Markstrom makes a pretty easy save.
Lewis facing off against Danault. Danault signing a 6-year deal from Montreal in the offseason.
And he just takes so much pressure off Kopitar, right?
Give him another responsible center ice to put out there.
Yeah, Kopitar was doing too much for too long.
There's a shot that finds its way past Markstrom. Might have hit something in front. Innocent looking play, but it winds up in the back of the Calgary net, and the Flames give up the first goal, something they have not done very often at all this season.
And we believe Alex Iafallo is going to tip this Edler shot. And there it is, yep, right in front. He gets position on Goodbranson. And this is actually what Todd McClellan was talking about yesterday with the media. That's what they really want from the Kings defenseman. Doesn't have to be a hard shot. Just shoot it at their own players and look for a redirect. That's perfectly done.
So Iafallo gets his 9th of the season. That is just the 5th time in 23 games the Flames haven't scored the first goal. As Markstrom stops that in behind the net, puts it around the glass. That'll roll to the line, not out. That's flicked back towards the goal, off a stick into the corner. Iafallo reaching for it, knocked away from him. Mangiapane turning, under pressure, stumbling. Puck kept in Iafallo, but he gives it right to Anderson. He'll bump it back to Hannafin. Kings peel off, Flames settle it down. Peterson out to play the puck to Roy in the corner. Hit by Coleman up on the forecheck, but puck comes free to Moore. Carries in. Works the puck in behind the net to Kupari. Back to Moore. Trying to jam a sharp angle shot past Markstrom, who makes the save. And Blake Coleman takes off the other way. He'll lift it high into the zone. Bouncing into the corner. Doughty's on it. Mikey Anderson settles it down. Back across to Drew Doughty. 5.5 gone first period. Loose at center. Trevor Moore puts it in. Markstrom comes out to play it. And gives the puck to Chris Tanev. Pitlick drops it back. Monahan plays it in. Dubé bump, but Doughty goes down. Monahan leans on his man. Kopitar, chance out front. Pitlick stopped by Peterson. And the loose puck's flipped over the head of Dubé and out to the Calgary blue line. Hannafin back on it. Shadowed by Andrei Kopitar. Puck played to center, batted back to the LA blue line, and the Kings have control there. Kopitar's pass broken up at the Calgary line. Dubé late in the shift dumps the puck in. Tkachuk on the forecheck. Bjornfoot puts the puck up the boards, and it's cleared back into the Calgary zone. Starts to roll. Icing waved off, though, is back to it as Erik Branson. He'll carry the puck to the line and feed it across. Zadorov banks it ahead. Now it's Lindholm. Takes a look with a shot, and Peterson gloves that. And he hangs on with 13:24 to go in the opening period. Alex Iafallo has the goal. The Kings have a 1-0 lead on Sportsnet.
Eye on Drew Doughty, obviously. Missed 16 games with the knee injury. Made his return last game and had almost 28 minutes of total ice. Impressive, to say the least. Yes, that calls for a little Pepto, a little chaser. Maybe settle things down a little, guys.
I didn't realize you took Pepto-Bismol for a sore knee. I always thought that was more
Right,
of an upset stomach thing. But
Oh, I remember those days,
Yeah.
drinking Pepto before a game. You knew your stomach wasn't quite right
Yeah.
when you're downing that.
yeah, the magic of that pink liquid. Here's Tkachuk in over the line. He'll feed a pass back, tipped towards the corner. Gaudreau from his knees puts it around him behind. Tkachuk back to the line to Tanev. Kept it alive in the offensive zone, but taken away by Anderson, who feeds it all the way across on the far side to Brown. He'll try a shot, turned away by Markstrom. Played off the boards by Anderson. And that took a weird bounce. Flames settle it down. And a long pass just off the mark for Tkachuk, but he'll get there ahead of Anderson, take off the icing call. There's a quick shot that's turned aside by Peterson, who's able to hang on.
Providing competitive odds on all sports, Sports Interaction is Canada's odds maker.
Mikey Anderson throws this towards the net. It's deflected off a Flames player and goes right to Dustin Brown to the left of Markstrom. That is a huge save. Otherwise, it could have been 2-0 here quickly in LA.
Puck flipped into the Calgary zone. Racing onto it is Kupari. Now pass in front by Moore. That didn't quite connect. Edler pinching in. It's tipped past him and back near the line. Roy's on it. He'll feed it across. Kupari drops it off. Shot by Edler. Gobbled up by Markstrom, who hangs on.
Well, we talk often about Drew Doughty and his importance to this LA Kings team, and you look at fewest goals by defensemen. The Kings only 2 goals from the back end in 31st position. You do not want to be on this list, Rick. That tells you so much how offense is lacking from this blue line.
Doughty has 1, and Sean Durzi, the rookie defenseman, playing in just his 4th NHL game, has the other one. There's a pass in front that goes across the top of the crease. That shot blocked as Arvidsson tried to get it to goal. Puck played off the glass, and it winds up going into the netting and out of play as we approach the 8-minute mark in the first period.
Well, a good start by Calgary. Now all of a sudden LA's putting on a little bit of pressure. They scored the first goal, and now LA's getting a little bit of traction here.
And they win the draw. Shot by Bjornfoot goes wide. Chipped in deep. There's Dano. Bumped by Backlund. Dano trying to one-hand it in front. Cut off by Markstrom. Got it back, though. Pass deflects to the slot. Markstrom made the save on that shot by Durzi, and the puck winds up going out of play.
So the Kings had another opportunity here, and I know Dano is a pass-first thinker, but he had a fantastic opportunity in front to shoot this puck. It's a broken play, and he has right there. I know he's even on the back end, but that might make it even more dangerous for Markstrom, but he tried to get it over to Iafallo. I think in hindsight, he'd probably look back at that, go, you know what, put the puck to the net, bud.
Face-off won by the Kings. Shot from the point by Roy. Turned away by Markstrom. Loose puck to the line. Not out. Roy able to keep it in. Chasing after it's Lizotte behind the net to the corner as he'll work the puck off the boards back to the point. Long shot by Edler goes wide. Seems like Alex Edler's been sitting on 99 career goals forever. He's gone 80 games since he scored his 99th goal, waiting for that 100.
Yeah, you don't want to be sitting too long, but that's past that point now.
He does have 9 helpers this year, though.
He's played well in LA.
Yep. And an assisted on the lone goal in this game so far as we approach the 9-minute mark. And LA stepped on the gas here a little after that goal and keeping some pressure on in the Calgary zone. Tanev tries to regroup. He'll put it in behind his own net for Oliver Shillington. The Kings will peel off. Kopitar low man up on the forecheck, and Shillington directs traffic from behind the net.
Oh, that was cool. You could hear Shillington talking to Johnny about where to be to get that pass.
Rasmus Andersson cuts through center ice, puts the puck deep, just onside. Andersson pokes it over to Doughty, and he'll feed it up the boards. It rolls out to the neutral zone. Andersson there for Calgary. In comes Johnny Gaudreau now on his off wing. Backhands it around. Hanifin puts it deep for Gaudreau. Doughty steps in front of that pass and works the puck across to Andersson, and he'll have a chance to feed a long pass out the center. Dustin Brown got it in. Tip back. Kopitar makes a move, and it winds up in the corner. Couldn't get a shot away as Tkachuk steals the puck. Flips it ahead to Gaudreau, trying to get through. Got hooked on the play by Brown. Penalty coming up to LA. And midway through the period, Johnny Gaudreau draws the call that puts Calgary on the power play.
And just after a scoring opportunity by the Kings, and the Flames go the other way, Dustin Brown reaches in right there, and he puts Calgary on the power play for the first time this evening. Pretty obvious, Rick. We've been talking about it for a while. You get the stick into the hands, and that is going to be called.
Kings don't take many penalties, just the 52nd shorthanded situation they faced this season, second fewest. Their PKs near the bottom of the league, though. Flames power play 7th at 24.6% goes to work for the first time tonight. Looking to tie this up midway through the first. Here's Andersson with a pass across to Tkachuk. He shoots, and that's blocked in the circle by Roy. Flames are back on it. Gaudreau waiting for it. Played back to Andersson, across to Tkachuk. He'll pick it up off the boards. Fires a pass across to Gaudreau, sets up on the half boards, back to the line to Andersson. Andersson risks one towards the goal, blocked by Roy. Tkachuk's pass across for Gaudreau. Has to pick it up off the wall, makes a good play back to Tkachuk, to Monahan in the slot. That was tipped, but not out. Andersson keeps it in with a hard rim around the boards. Dump back around in behind for Lindholm. Roy cut it off, can't clear. Tkachuk keeps it in. Andersson, Gaudreau, Lindholm's in front. Monahan's in the slot. Tkachuk creeping in back door. Pass by Lindholm, deflects back to the line. Andersson settles it down. Takes a look. Back to Gaudreau. Tries a shot. Stopped by Peterson. Rebound scooped up and cleared all the way down the ice midway through this Calgary power play.
And they were in the zone for 1:05 simply because Alex Iafallo had the puck on his stick, failed in his clearing attempt, and all of a sudden now they're struggling and they're tired.
Second unit on. Backlund shoots. Toe saved by Peterson. Back in front. They score. Mangiapane on the power play. Rips one home. The Road Warrior does it again, and the Flames tied up at 1.
Incredible how he scores on the road, right? And this is just a terrific play by Hanifin. And then Michael Backlund, that's shooting for a rebound. That's terrific play by Michael Backlund. Far pad. Here comes that juicy rebound. Then Backlund finds Mangiapane. And just like that, it's 1-1. And as you mentioned, Rick, the Kings penalty kill, not that sharp.
Flames power play 1 for 1, and game tied up at 1 as Mangiapane gets his 16th goal of the season. 15 of them on the road.
Right.
And that leads the entire league. He's up near the top of the league in goals, period, coming into this one 4th. And with a pretty comfortable lead in road goals, and that is widened with the first Flames goal in this game. Andersson puts a puck right up the middle. Worked over the line. Grundstrom trying to get a shot away. Stick tied up. Flames take it away, and away goes Pitlick down the wing. Cuts in over the blue line. He'll put the puck deep for Lindholm. Elias Lindholm makes a play back to the point. Sidorov takes a look with a shot. That's tipped wide by Gaudreau. As he got a redirection from the slot. Back in front for Lindholm, deflected away. Grundstrom settles it down and clears the zone back to the Calgary end of the ice. And Nikita Zadorov there to make a long pass up to Johnny Gaudreau. He'll slow it down just inside the line. Leaves the puck for Goodbranson. All the way around, Hanifin. Shot. Looking for a tip. Nobody home. Back behind the net. Tkachuk trying to work it in front. Lost the handle as Edler leaned on Tkachuk. Kings have the puck. Almost cough it up. Able to get it over the blue line, though, and flip it ahead. Backhand pass denied, and now it's brought in offside. They say intentionally, so the faceoff will go to the other end. Andrew Mangiapane, another goal for him. It comes on the power play. And the Flames have tied this one up. It's all even at 1. TELUS Flames Hockey on Sportsnet. Mangiapane's goal means we have our first winner in Save On Foods' $1 million score and win tonight in Los Angeles. Congratulations.
And it's a real nice entry. Hanifin to Michael Backlund. And Backlund wisely just puts the puck far pad, low, juicy rebound. Mangiapane gets his 16th goal of the season. As you mentioned, Rick, 15 of those on the road. Leon Draisaitl in second with 12 road goals.
Hanifin got the other assist, by the way, on that power play goal. That has tied this game at 1 as we approach the 13-minute mark in the opening period. Mangiapane back on the puck. Gets it to Anderson. He'll put it down the boards to Backlund. Pressured by Edler. A couple of former Kelowna Rockets do battle. Now the puck comes free and the Kings are able to get it out. Fired deep into the Calgary zone. Anderson's there ahead of Iafallo, who has the LA goal. He knocks it loose in behind the net, though, as Anderson goes down. Puck played up the boards. Flames are on it. And out they come as Backlund leads the way. Carries in with Coleman. Drops it off. Blake Coleman slows it down. Lost control. Puck to the line and just out. Kupari denied entry. He'll try and regroup out at center ice and feeds it back into his own zone where Doughty plays it across to Mikey Anderson. Now Kupari. Tipped in deep by Trevor Moore. Kupari's on the forecheck. Zadorov gets it loose to Goodbranson. Makes a play up the near side. That's kept alive by Anderson with a shot through traffic. Markstrom made the save. Puck hit a broken stick at the side of the goal. That allows Zadorov to take control. He reverses play and then puts it up the boards. Pitlick pressured. Gets it loose and feeds it out to Sean Monahan. Monahan in over the line. One too many moves, and that puts Dubé in offside. 5:42 to go in the first. Tie game in LA. You're watching TELUS Flames Hockey on Sportsnet.
Well, a nice tribute just moments ago for Daryl Sutter and Trevor Lewis, of course, as mentioned, members of that 2012 and 2014 Stanley Cup Championship team. A little honored video, the welcome back, and obviously a nice wave from Trevor Lewis and Daryl Sutter fired up. Look at, yes! It's a good sign. Lots of emotion, guys.
Fired up, I like it.
Trevor Lewis had 2 goals in the clinching game against New Jersey.
Yeah,
in
right?
2012.
I remember being in the building both times they won the Stanley Cup, part of our broadcast team, and very emotional for former LA King, myself, and a lot of my teammates. We were texting a lot, especially in 2012. That was a real emotional win for the LA Kings.
Icing waved off, not quite enough as Edler gets back to it. Pardon me, that's Matt Roy back on the puck. He'll put it on the far side, then get control again. And make a play to Edler on the near boards. Plays it across. That goes off a stick and out. Zadorov chasing. Lazat rides him into the corner with a pretty good hit. But Zadorov makes a pass that allows Calgary to break out 3-on-2. Pitlick in. Knocked away. Lewis took a bump. Lucic trying to fish it out. Puck comes free, but we've got a cross-checking penalty coming up and another Calgary power play. Just under 5 minutes to go in the period as Grunstrom looks like he's going to the box.
The new Sports Select, now with single game bets and more ways to play at sportselect.com.
All right, so I'm not sure if we're going to see. Yeah, let's take a look at the penalty. And it's Grunstrom, 2 minutes for cross-checking. He comes in from behind Lucic. It's more of a push to me, but nonetheless, Flames will take power play, right?
They're 1 for 1. We'll look to get their first lead of the hockey game, but the Kings able to clear right off the faceoff. And back to it is Rasmus Andersson. It was the second unit that scored the power play goal, but they start with the first unit on this one as Lindholm carries through center and whips the puck around the boards. Kings take it away and clear. Andersson back to it. Looking for the bump back, gives the puck to Gaudreau. Feeds it across to Lindholm. Now Tkachuk just inside the zone. Puts the puck to the corner for Gaudreau. Danault on him. Gaudreau makes a play down low. Mikey Anderson there to take it away for the Kings and finds room to clear it all the way down the ice. And the second unit coming on for Calgary after that top unit. Didn't get much traction on this power play. Here's Backlund with the dump in. Slowed down by Peterson. Lucic on it. Nice play. Mangiapane feeds it over. Puck hopped at the last second, and it's flipped ahead and stolen by Danault, who takes off. Good play by Shillington to force Danault to the boards. Pass in front broken up, and Lucic finds Backlund, who takes off the other way. Michael Backlund dropped it off to Shillington. Now Mangiapane over to Lucic. Scores! Milan Lucic. Did he go 5-hole again?
Of course he did.
What else would you expect?
Right?
It's his magic spot, and he makes it 2-1 Calgary on another power play goal.
His 7th of the season for Milan Lucic. Let's take a look. I believe it does go 5-hole. He's going to get the pass from Mangiapane, and now he's just going to rip it. Yeah. Oh, totally. And
what
you
else
can
would
see,
he do?
right? You see with his head up. He picks his spot, and now 4 of his 7 goals have gone 5-hole. Pretty unlikely, but nonetheless, that's fantastic, right?
So he draws the penalty, and then he scores the power play goal, and the Flames have their first lead.
Guys talking to Milan.
Goals.
Sorry, Kelly, talking to Milan Lucic yesterday about going 5-hole so often. He said he's still getting texts from Jonathan Quick and Tuukka Rask about going with the patented 5-hole. It works again.
They can't stop it.
Right? He had 10 goals in 56 games last season, already 7.
There's a reverse whammy by Tkachuk, who knocked down Doughty as they
Doughty, right?
restore acquaintances.
Yep.
Puck comes back to the line. Well, Flames have a little jump here, and Doughty takes down Tkachuk in front of the goal. Gets the puck and makes a pass to the far side. Well, it hasn't been an overly physical affair so far, but if it's going to become one, I expect those two guys will be the catalysts.
I like it.
Tanev back at the point. Wrist one in front, deflected just wide by Elias Lindholm. Tkachuk plays it back to the line. A knuckleball bounces right to Peterson, and Tkachuk knocks him over, and that'll draw a reaction. And Doughty and Tkachuk going at it. And I think Tkachuk may be headed to the penalty box.
I think so. That extra punch, I think, by Matthew Tkachuk, and I believe he may be the only one going to the penalty box, if I had to guess. And there looks like Doughty's going back to the bench, so I don't think he's getting a penalty. And there's the first grab by Doughty from behind, and then Matthew Tkachuk. Yeah, I believe it's only going to be Matthew Tkachuk. And Milan Lucic just continues to be on fire. I don't know if he can keep the scoring up, Rick, but nonetheless, 7 goals already. Great story. Leads the team in hits. You can't ask for more from your so-called left winger on the 4th line.
Well, coming into the game, he's on pace for 22 goals.
Right.
If you extrapolate over 82,
Sure.
that'd be the most for him in 5 years. Now the Flames have a penalty kill-off as LA's power play goes to work. Sits at 18.3%. There's a one-timer, and that whistles wide around the boards, and hustling over is Doughty to keep it onside as he settles it down and finds a bit of room. Pass to the circle. Puck comes back to Doughty. Over to Kopitar. Takes a look, shoots, and that was blocked by Tanev. Kopitar's back on it. Gives the puck to Kempe. Now to the corner to Arvidsson. Feeds it back to Doughty. Doughty over to Kaliev. Here's Kopitar. Doughty again with a shot. Stopped by Markstrom. Rebound. Knocked to the corner. Played back to the point. Doughty. Kaliev from the half boards. Fires a pass in behind. Arvidsson flips it back towards Kempe. Taken away. It's a 2-on-1. Backlund with Lindholm. Backlund trying to feed it back to Lindholm, but Doughty came over to cut it off. Kings have given up 4 short-handed goals this season. That's the most in the NHL. But Doughty did a good job to break up that chance. Now the second unit coming on with 50 seconds to go in this LA power play.
He sure did a nice play. Kaliev he's got a bomb, and they want him to shoot from that right flank more often. He had the one-timer attempt, didn't get it on net, but he wants to make the plays, which is understandable. Sometimes get intimidated.
Puck played back to the line. Dursey feeds it over. Here's a shot by Affallo. Stopped by Markstrom on the tip in front by Brown. Markstrom makes a good save. And he hangs on with 28 seconds left in the penalty to Tkachuk.
Well, shot blocking is imperative on the penalty kill. You're going to see Chris Tanev does a nice job. There's Kopitar where he loves to rip it from the left flank. You can see through traffic, Markstrom makes a nice save. This is a better save. There's a bit of a exchange between Markstrom and Arvidsson. And here's Doughty make that great defensive play, taking away that pass from Backlund.
And off the faceoff, Dustin Brown took a penalty. So he goes back to the box for the second time in the period.
And he won't be happy with that. Normally a pretty disciplined player, although he sure hits hard, plays hard. And basically just, he reaches into the hands once again on Goodbranson and pulls the big defenseman down. So Dustin Brown not going to be happy with himself.
So as you can see, short stint of 4-on-4, and then Calgary will get its third power play on the other side. Final minute of play in the first period. Bjornfoot puts the puck over to Doughty. He'll feed it in the right side to Blake Lizotte. Slows down. Shadowed by Shillington. Puck flipped towards the Calgary goal. Winds up bouncing in behind. Worked to the corner by Moore. He plays it back to the line. Bjornfoot put it off the foot of Shillington, and that's knocked away by Markstrom, but Lizotte will flip it back out as the Calgary penalty's over. So Flames back on the power play. There's a short-handed chance for Moore. Tries a shot from a sharp angle. Blockered away. Anderson's on it. And he gives the puck to Lindholm with 20 seconds left in the period. And Lindholm will feed it across. Carried in now by Gaudreau. Back to Lindholm, but a good play there. Laying down the stick is Affallo, and he'll just circle back and leave it in his own zone for Edler, who clears it out to center ice to Kopitar. In comes Affallo with a shot. That goes high. Might have gone off Hannifin's stick. Puck comes all the way around. Only a few seconds left. Long shot. Turned aside as the horn sounds. And the first period comes to an end. So after the Kings open the scoring, the Flames get 2 on the power play. Affallo got the first goal, then Mangiapane and Milan Lucic with the extra man. Score for Calgary. Flames on top 2-1 through 20 minutes of play. Don't forget Ryan Leslie and Jason York coming up, but next it's Hockey Central. Carolyn Cameron and Justin Bourne on Sportsnet.
Hand things over to Kelly and Rick.
Thank you, Ryan. Well, it was a rare first period where the Flames gave up the first goal, Kelly, but the power play stepped up. They get 2 power play goals in that opening period to restore the lead. They're up to 17 power play goals now on the season, and that puts them in the top 5 in power play goals for this year in the NHL. But it was a big part of the reason they turned that period around.
It was, because I didn't think it was the best energetic period by the Flames.
Yeah.
They've had so many great starts, but I thought it was their power play that sort of gave them a little bit of life here in that first period. And if not for that power play, to get them going a little bit, I just love the fact that Backlund threw that puck on the net from the bad angle. Mangiapane gets a 16th, and then Lucic converts that Mangiapane pass. But it was, every once in a while, you have to look for your special teams to spark you, and that's what I thought happened here in the first period. Maybe they'll have a little bit more energy here now in the second period.
And they kill off the one LA power play and then force LA into a penalty of their own, and that carries over to start this second period. So the Flames on their third man advantage of the hockey game, and period 2 is underway. And as you see, 50 seconds left in this power play as it's tipped into the zone, and it is that second unit that starts period 2, and why not? They scored both the goals. And Backlund waits for the puck. Quick pass comes across. Tip back to the line. Back over to Shillington. Got it up high, and Peterson took that up near the mask and was able to make the save. Here's Mangiapane over to Backlund. Backlund looking. Doesn't shoot. He'll reset with a play over to Shillington. Now Hannafin. Shillington for the one-timer, and that's blocked in front. Loose puck. Peterson makes a save off Lucic. As back to his feet is Mikey Anderson, who blocked that initial shot. Backlund, meantime, with the puck. 15 seconds left in the man advantage. Good start to the period for Calgary. Hannafin shoots. That goes off Lucic high. Puck comes around to Shillington. Penalty winding down. Shillington again along the boards. Takes a look. Hard pass across for Backlund. Throws it in front. Turned away. Bouncing rebound. Hannafin, Shillington. Power play over. Shot blocked. They chop away. Lucic trying to keep the play in the zone. He'll shovel it in behind the net to Mangiapane. Battling Doughty. Mangiapane works the puck back up the boards. Dropped it off for Gaudreau just off the bench and into the play. Johnny Gaudreau with a pass back to the line to Zadorov. Backhands it down low for Backlund, still out there. Tkachuk goes in front. There's the pass knocked away. Backlund takes a swat at it. That goes off the stick of Danault, and the puck winds up out of play.
Terrific power play here early in the second period, and Oliver Shillington was a big part of it. Going to have the one-timer here. Good shot on net. And then they're going to set him up for another one-timer. Anderson with the block, and then Lucic has a great opportunity. Wonderful save by Cal Peterson. Then look at that pass by Shillington. Just a confident pass right through the seam, tape to tape to Michael Backlund.
Flames 2 for 3 now officially on the power play. Back to 5-on-5 as Edler has the puck in behind his own net. We talk often about power plays that carry over, not usually being very effective, but that one had lots of chances and some good looks.
Absolutely.
To start this second period in Los Angeles. Glad to have you with us on TELUS Flames Hockey. Puck tipped away from Gaudreau, but it clears the zone. Matt Roy puts it back in. Knocked down by Markstrom, bounces over to Tanev. He's pressured. Hassled by Adrian Kempe, but gets the puck free, and the Flames have a chance to work it out. Shillington will fire a pass up the left wing through center. Worked over the line by Johnny Gaudreau. Makes a play to the slot. Shot wide by Tkachuk. Partially fanned on, missed the net. And loose puck back on Tkachuk's stick. Try to get it in front. That was partially blocked by the goaltender Peterson. And now they're able to clear it out. Bump back in. Stolen by Tkachuk. Dropped it off to Gaudreau. Tkachuk shoots, and that's deflected wide. Boy, the Flames have had all the energy in the first 2.5 minutes of the second period. And they try and keep the pressure on, looking to build on a 2-1 lead in L.A. Puck stays in. Hannafin feeds it down the wall. There's Coleman with a pass. That's off the foot of the Flame forward Richardson, I believe. And yes, indeed, he has to regroup out at center ice. But Alex Edler's on the puck just inside his own blue line. Roy fires a long pass, tipped ahead. Worked in on the far side. There's a shot that's stopped by Markstrom. Can't handle the rebound. Grundstrom lost control. Following up is the defenseman with a shot blocked as Durzi pulled the trigger. Gets it back at the blue line. Plays it over. Fed down low. Sharp angle shot by Grundstrom. Stopped by Markstrom, and the puck winds up in the corner. Grundstrom pressured. Played down the boards. Flames can't get it out. The Kings stand their ground just inside the blue line. And now it slides out to neutral ice. Durzi plays it back in. Cutting off the boards. There's a shot up high on Markstrom. And he's able to take it off the shoulder as Trevor Moore made a nice move off the right wing and got a pretty good look. Now the Flames dump it in and get some fresh legs off the bench. Kings are back to the puck in their own zone with a long pass deflected in. Wasn't touched though, and that'll be an icing call on LA.
Just a trio you want to have on a 3-on-1, and it's the top line. Johnny Gaudreau is going to get the puck over to Matthew Tkachuk. It looks actually like it's right in the wheelhouse, but he can't convert on that nice pass. And then the Kings get a couple of opportunities. Ultimately, it's going to come back to Durzi. He gets a nice chance, and then Trevor Moore is going to have an opportunity. Gets around Noah Hannafin, and that's a really nice save. I love the fact how Moore was able to elevate that when he got closer to the net.
Kings win the faceoff in their own zone. Bjornfoot makes a pass on the wing, and now it's thrown out the center ice for Arvidsson. That's broken up, played back in by Calgary. Peterson out to stop it behind the net. Bjornfoot puts it up the boards. Kings will break out. Durzi leads the rush through center, feeds the puck into Arvidsson, drops it off, return pass, shot, stop. Markstrom able to hang on.
And Victor Arvidsson has been one of the key additions for the LA Kings to try and get back to respectability. I've admired his game for a long time, Rick. He plays with a lot of enthusiasm every single game, every single shift.
Kings sent a second and third round pick to Nashville in the summer to get Arvidsson to LA, playing in his 400th career game tonight. He has 4 points the last 2 games coming into tonight. Here's Coleman dropping it off. Backlund shoots, and that goes wide. Puck around the board. Shillington tipped on goal. Backlund and Peterson got a piece of that and turned it to the corner. Played back up the boards. Here's Backlund again. Wrist shot, stopped. Rebound comes free. Doughty's on it. Moore flips it across. Kaliev works it down the wing and chips it into the Calgary zone where Tanev takes control. Leaves the puck for his partner Shillington. Now Backlund carries out. Works through center. Michael Backlund swings wide. Puck played deep. Doughty on it. Mangiapane on him. Doughty plays it over to Anze Kopitar, and he'll backhand it ahead. Off the mark. Flames steal. Right back in is Gaudreau. On the wing to Tkachuk. Tkachuk shoots. Scores! Matthew Tkachuk with a wrister top corner. And it's 3-1 Calgary.
And one of the things the Flames continually work on is the quick up. And this was an example of it. You see, not hesitating, quickly, as fast as possible, get the puck going the other direction, right to Johnny Gaudreau, and he uses the defenseman Doughty as a great screen. And let's take, there's that quick up that I was talking about. Instead of backpedaling and retreating, as soon as he can, push that puck forward. That's a great example of it.
That maybe deflect off Doughty's stick. Keller, it goes straight in. Hard to tell.
I didn't think it did, Rick.
That was a good shot either way.
I just thought he used Doughty well as a screen, but.
So Tkachuk gets his 11th of the season. The Flames, who fell behind for one of the rare times in this game, have scored 3 straight, lead by 2. As we're just past the 5-minute mark in the second period. Nikita Zadorov to the puck. He'll one-hand it across to Goodbranson. Ahead to Tkachuk. Now Gaudreau on the wing. Gaudreau. Tkachuk. Pass deflected away as Edler got in front of that one and knocked it aside. Now it's swept out by LA. Loose at the line. Chipped ahead. Tkachuk makes a pass to Brad Richardson. Couldn't take it off the boards. Edler plays it to Roy. He finds his man, and it's carried through center and played in by Elias Anderson. Rasmus Anderson back, but under pressure. Blake Lizotte battling in the corner. Grundstrom there as well. Richardson comes in to help out. Grundstrom runs into Lewis, who kicks the puck back. And Rasmus Anderson gives it to Noah Hannafin, who makes a play to Lucic. He'll bring it out. Now Lewis, long dump in on goal. Peterson turns that away. Arvidsson plays it around the boards, and Dursey will make a pass out to center ice. That's off the stick of Lizotte, who's knocked down, but the Kings able to follow up, and Iafallo makes a play across, dropped off, and there's a shot by Bjornfoot that's stopped by Markstrom, who's able to hang on. 13:33 to go, second period. Matthew Tkachuk scores Calgary's third. The Flames lead by 2 on Sportsnet. All right, Kelly, we were wondering if that shot maybe went off the stick of Doughty, but got a chance to take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it wasn't. Here's a really good look at it. Nope.
Right
he
under the
just
shaft.
rips it right by him.
That's a great shot.
It's a great shot. And you can see that's a veteran play, right? To use the defenseman, and a good one like Doughty as a screen.
Face-off Calgary zone. Kings win the draw. Doughty bumps it back. Arvidsson walks it across with a shot in traffic, and Markstrom finds that as Dano was there looking for a rebound. That didn't come.
One of the things I've noticed that Markstrom's had quite a bit of traffic in tonight's game. He's done a really nice job trying to see through that traffic, and not always the easiest. Arvidsson whiffs on the first one, but that is exactly what we talked about. There's a redirect just to the left of Markstrom. He's able to get his left pad on that.
That was tricky. It went off Dano's foot.
Right?
Was going wide, and it wound up on goal, and he had to make the save, and that one deflected as well.
Yeah, another deflection, right?
And the puck goes out of play. Did it go over the glass? That's the question.
I believe so.
Based on that reaction by Chris Tanev,
Yep.
It's a penalty to Calgary.
Mayfair Diagnostics, the official medical imaging provider for the Calgary Flames.
Well, this is an opportunity for the Kings to get back into this game. Flames have done an amazing job here in the second period. Here's the penalty by Tanev to take away any energy in the Staples Center by the Kings. So Flames off to a really good start here in the second. As I mentioned, top of the period, I didn't think the Flames had a ton of energy early on in the first period, but they're back to playing their usual great self now.
And they clear the zone on their second penalty kill of the hockey game. Kings are 0 for 1. And now we get a whistle.
I'm not sure what happened on this one.
Did the puck go out of play? Oh, the referee took that. There we go. Ouch. He almost got it again. He got it once and almost a second time.
Right, okay, thank you.
Kempe leaves the puck for Drew Doughty with 25 seconds gone in this second LA power play as Kopitar bumps it back. And now Kempe carries in. Knocked off a stick. Right to Zadorov. Hard off the boards. Kopitar cuts it off, keeps it onside. Under pressure by Backlund. Puck down the board. Zadorov gets it back. This time he's able to clear. Cal Peterson will stop that and leave it for Drew Doughty. Work down the wing now by Kopitar for Victor Arvidsson. Puts it in behind the net. Puck goes to the far corner. Doughty's there. Makes a pass. Tipped back by Deneau. Fed across quickly to Arvidsson. Flips that wide of the goal. Doughty on the half boards. Back to the line to Iafallo. Quickly across. Arvidsson plays it back to the point. Iafallo takes a look. Backhand pass over to Doughty. Doughty. Kopitar. Nobody in front of the goal right now. Puck back at the line. Here's Arvidsson. Now they get traffic in front of Markstrom. Kopitar bumps it back. Iafallo fakes over to Arvidsson. Tries a pass. Deflected in front. Markstrom down. Picked up by the Flames and off the boards and down the ice with 20 seconds left in this LA power play.
Not much going on for this Kings power play, is there? It is sapping the energy away from the group.
Dursey bumps it back, second unit on for LA, trying to get something going here. Tipped in by Elias Anderson. He's hard on the forecheck. As the penalty comes to an end, Flames have killed it off. Just one shot on the man advantage. Mangiapane will bring it out. There's Tanev out of the box and on the rush. End of the shift for him. He'll go off, dump the puck in. Dursey feeds it ahead. Dustin Brown pass denied. Mangiapane gets the puck to the line. And Dubé was caught offside as they blow it down.
All right, one of the reasons why the Kings didn't have a lot going on, that man right there, Michael Backlund, take a look at his work defensively. He's not going to allow the Kings an easy exit out of their own zone. This is exactly how you're supposed to kill a penalty, and it's the experience of Michael Backlund taking away any bump back opportunity. Here was the one scoring chance that the Kings had. It was a broken play, Arvidsson, and then Kopitar gets the backhand, but a nice left pad save by Markstrom.
I have to wonder if guys like Kopitar and Brown and Doughty feel like they're looking in a mirror from a few years ago when Daryl Sutter was coaching them. The Flames play a very similar style. He keeps it simple.
Yep, you're
right.
Go
get the puck. That's his entire philosophy, right?
Yep.
And the Flames, you're right, this second period are playing more like we've seen them play for the bulk of the season. They've been hard on the Kings and have built on this lead. There's a shot that goes off a stick as Lazat let that one go. Weak one comes back in front, cut off by Markstrom. Scooped up now by Grundstrom trying to get it to goal. His stick lifted on a good play defensively by Monahan, who takes off with it. Flips it in for Gaudreau, right in! Put it wide on the backhand. Great chance for Gaudreau to add to the lead. Pass across, deflects towards the goal. It's picked up by Dursey. Forced to the boards. Leaned on by Tkachuk. Puck comes free and Moore gets it out. He'll dump the puck in. Midway through the second period, Markstrom with a pass to the corner. And Rasmus Andersson with time as the Kings peel off for a change. Long pass ahead for Tkachuk. Carries down the wing. Kopitar on him. Waugh pressured. Here's Tkachuk in front. Great save. Peterson got the left leg down as Tkachuk came off the side of the net on the backhand and had a great look. And some more face washing with Matthew Tkachuk in the middle of it. This time it's Kempe.
Nothing wrong with this. Just don't take the extra punch, right? Like he did in the first period. And this might raise the energy level of this Kings team too, right? They need some spark to get them going.
Well, they just got a good save and then a little rough stuff after the whistle. Flames are up by 2 past the midway mark of this hockey game. 3-1 Calgary. We'll take a look at all that just happened next.
Sean Monahan and Johnny Gaudreau, the magic that we watched for years, right? Monahan gets a pass over to Johnny Gaudreau. He just gets that backhand a little bit wide. This is a simple 2-on-2. You shouldn't get a great scoring chance like this by Gaudreau. And then Matthew Tkachuk, because of Lindholm forecheck, gets another turnover, and Cal Peterson with a couple of good saves. And that led to a little bit of a scrum. And what a surprise, we find Matthew Tkachuk in the middle of it, right, Rick?
Completely out of character. No penalties out of that, though. As Rasmus Andersson off the draw has the puck in the offensive zone, trying to get a pass in front. Broken up by Drew Doughty. And he'll fire a pass out the center. Played across by Dano. Iafallo, who has the LA goal, didn't see the puck, and now the Flames turn back the other way. Johnny Gaudreau's taken down. Puck worked down the wing. There's a shot, chipped on goals, turned aside and flipped out. No penalty on that trip on Gaudreau. Looked like that was a stick in the feet that went undetected.
It was a little surprising, right?
And meantime, another Flame knockdown. That allows a chance for Iafallo. Got a shot away, and it's stopped by Markstrom. Took it up high off the shoulder. Hannafin shadows Iafallo. Victor Arvidsson on the puck with a play back to the line to Doughty. Doughty, Arvidsson, pressured. Hannafin knocked it loose, and Gaudreau with a chance to skate it out. He'll work it down his off wing, and at the end of a shift, put the puck in deep. Past the 11-minute mark here in the second period, as Doughty will take his time in behind the net and then make a pass to Rasmus Kupari, who skates to center. Puck played in deep. Cut off on the near side. Kupari dropped it off. Played back to the line. There's a long shot by Roy that goes wide. Bounces off the glass. Richardson took his man down. Nothing called there either as that shot misses. Kupari back on it. Drops it off in the corner. Worked up the boards. There's a shot by Kaliev, and that's turned aside by Markstrom. Puck battle ensues. Kings put a bit of pressure on with this line out there. Now it's flipped back to the point. Roy with a long shot through traffic, and that's gobbled up and hung on to by Markstrom, and then Kupari goes down. After the whistle, Lucic has a few words for him. And I don't think anything will come of that either. So,
well, let's take a look at the Dano. Clearly, to me, it appears that he knocks Johnny Gaudreau down. No call. Here's a nice play by Kaliev. Real good shot. He's got a nose for the net. Big-time goal scorer in junior hockey in the OHL. They're going to be looking for more of that from him.
95 goals, Kelly, his final 124 games with Hamilton in the O. I mean, he could put the puck in that. He was born in Uzbekistan,
right,
but was raised in New York. He moved there when he was a small kid. So
Staten Island.
Yep.
And then when he was 13, he moved to Michigan with his family. So, been around the world.
Second round pick back in 19. Almost stolen at the line. That was a close call, but the Flames dodge a bullet there. Backlund plays it deep. Coleman waiting for it, but cut off. Kings feed it ahead. Grunstrom stepped on the puck and fell. Back to the line. Faked by Shillington. As he lost the handle, puts the puck in deep. Coleman sweeps it back around to the other point.
By the way, sorry, Rick.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Michael Backlund has just been outstanding
I would agree.
tonight.
He's had a heck of a hockey game.
Yes, he has.
Mangiapane leaves it for Backlund. Back to Mangiapane as they work the cycle. Puck to the point. Shillington over to Tanev. Here's Backlund on the other side now with a shot that didn't get through. Blocked in front. Bounced to the line and out to center. Backlund steals it back. Flames want to change. Flips it in. Heads off. Dursey has control. And that'll go wide of the goal and all the way for a nice, no, they wave it off. Puck battle down low. Played behind the net. Fed back to Doughty on the near side with a shot, and that winds up going up high. Might have gone off Dubé's stick. Chopped at by Pitlick. Second chance to clear, gets it out to Dylan Dubé. He carries in, leaned on by Doughty, cleaned up by Kopitar. Tried to play it around, hit the referee in behind the net. Almost turned over. Now the Flames get the puck and feed it back to the point. Hanifin takes a look. He plays the puck in deep. Doughty up the boards. That's cut off on the far side, but it comes free, and Brown with a chance to clear puts it out the center. Approaching the final 6 minutes of the second period. Flames have the only goal of this period. Tkachuk's 11th. And it's 3-1 Calgary. Tipped in deep by Gaudreau.
Matthew Tkachuk now has 298 points in his NHL career.
Closing in on a milestone. Danault's pass finds Arvidsson. Knocked away from him, and then he's bowled over by Tkachuk. Puck comes out to Gaudreau. Checked at the line by Roy. He'll backhand a pass to center. Arvidsson with a bit of room, winds up and shoots. Zadorov gets his stick in the way. Goodbranson puts it off the glass to the line and out. Where Tkachuk gets it across to Gaudreau. Works in with speed, trying to get around Edler. Dropped it back instead, played in front. Lindholm shoots, stopped by Peterson, got the left pad out to make the save. And he smothers the rebound. 5.5 minutes to go. Second period of play. Flames up by 2. Another chance for Calgary to build on this lead as Elias Lindholm gets a good look. Telus Flames hockey on Sports.
Well, there's some Flames fans, and yeah, it's good to have Buds back in the stands. They always make the game better. That's what Buds do, is the Flames fans are representing in the Staples Center, and those, you know what, those fans could use a little life in there, and the Flames enjoying a big lead at this point, guys.
Up 3-1, late second period. Thank you, Ryan. Zadorov on the puck off the faceoff, breaks his stick, trying to make a play, and the Kings able to break out, but Goodbranson chops the puck away. Did a good job to poke it ahead, and Lewis clears the zone. Markstrom out to play it. Goodbranson pressured, thrown back in front of the open net, but nobody there for LA, and Lucic calmly feeds a pass out. Trevor Lewis will chip and chase. Steps around Roy, bumps with Edler. As they come together in the corner, and the Kings turn it back the other way. Moore makes a pass across. Kaliev walks it across the line. He surveys and then drops it off. Alex Edler whips it in deep. That'll bounce around. Kaliev there. Leaves the puck along the boards. Flames take it away. Lucic lifts it high back to the LA zone. Backlund racing. Boy, he's had some jump tonight. Edler knocked it away from him, though, and Drew Doughty settles it down. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Doughty's pass off a skate. Finally settled down by Blake Lizotte. Brunstrom carries in. Now Elias Anderson puts a soft shot on goal that Markstrom stops and covers up for a faceoff.
Alberta Blue Cross Group benefit plans allow your employees to enroll and manage their own coverage online on any device, making benefits easier for them and you.
Now, the one thing the Flames have to be aware of, Anaheim had a 4-1 lead in the third period versus LA, and LA stormed back with 3 third-period goals. So this is a team that will fight, and you may think you have a 3-1 lead here, and you're starting to take away a little bit of their will and spirit. That won't be the case with the LA Kings.
And those 3 goals came in the final 12 minutes of the third period before the Ducks finally won that game in a shootout. Bjornfoot across to Dursey. Shot. Turned away. Puck played ahead. Dursey pressures. Flames get it free and have a chance to bring it out. Mangiapane through center ice. Feeds it in. Bjornfoot to it. Anderson checked. Here's Backlund. Mangiapane. Bjornfoot sweeps it away from him. Elias Anderson gets the puck to the line, and it slides out the center. Rasmus Anderson there for Calgary. Got too many Andersons in this game. We got Rasmus for Calgary, Elias, and Mikey Anderson for LA, and none of them related.
I was thinking the same this afternoon, going through my notes, and Gonna have to make sure we say their first name.
Dylan Dubé gets a pass to the circle, and a shot goes wide, as leading into that one was Pitlick. Branson pressured, puck slides out, and Kopitar follows up. He's checked. Flames clear. Tanev in the corner, leaned on by Kopitar. Pitlick check, but Tanev able to help out, and he'll put it to an open wing and out to center ice, where it's scooped up by Johnny Gaudreau. Retreats. One more time for Tanev. Gains center and plays it deep. Peterson cuts that off. And Adrian Kempe makes a pass to Dustin Brown, who steps around a check and carries in with Kopitar. Brown trying to get through. Zadorov knocks him down with good physical play. And Branson puts the puck on the wing, and now Zadorov fires it out. That's intercepted by Doughty. Zadorov falls, lost his stick, puck played in. Lindholm's there. And Branson trying to clear, can't get it out, kept onside. Arvidsson spinning on the backhand, back to the forehand with a pass to Danault, back to Arvidsson. Leaves the puck at the line for Roy. He'll try a backhand shot, looking to fool Markstrom, but doesn't, makes the save and hangs on to the rebound.
With Netcoins, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin easily. We make crypto easy at netcoins.ca.
I've been really impressed with Nikita Zadorov recently, and here's another real solid play on Dustin Brown. That's exactly how you're supposed to play it as a defenseman, and his game just keeps getting better and better, Rick. He's made some real nice outlet passes tonight also.
And he and Branson developed some chemistry. They played a lot of games together.
Yep.
After Zadorov sat for a few games at the start of the year.
Well, it's never easy changing organizations, right? And you have to give that time.
Lewis facing off against Danault, who wins the draw. The Kings, one of the better face-off teams in the league, primarily because of Andrei Kopitar.
Right.
He's just
He's
terrific, but
so
Danault has
good.
really helped out, as you mentioned earlier. And he has the puck now at his own line and makes a nice pass down the left wing. Carried in by Brown. Brown drops it off. Following up is Edler, and he scores! Alex Edler finally gets his 100th goal after an 80-game drought, and he makes it a one-goal game.
And what a terrific play. What an outlet pass by Danault, and that springs Arvidsson, and he spots Edler, and he walks right in. And he looked awfully confident there, didn't he, Rick? Looks like he scores goals every third game with that shot. Markstrom got a bit of it, but former teammates, Alex Edler and Jacob Markstrom facing off, and Edler won that battle.
So a goal and a helper for Edler. And the Kings have clawed back late in the period to make things a little more interesting.
That was a handy pass by Danault. Wow. Very clever.
Calgary looks to answer back. Puck put in front. And Coleman couldn't find it in time. By the time he did, all he could do was chop it wide off the skate of Drew Doughty. Moore makes a pass ahead. Kaliev dumps it in. Markstrom stops that. Leaves it for Tanev. Chipped into the zone off an LA stick, but Mangiapane stepped in early, and it's offside Calgary.
And so this is kind of what we were talking about. You have to guard against that feeling that you think you have the LA Kings all wrapped up and not much going on, because this is a team that plays with a lot of spirit, and they certainly won't give up. They've got some great leaders on that team.
Off the draw, Flames control. Puck carried out by Dylan Dubé. Fed in deep. Pitlick bumped. Roy makes a pass to Kopitar. Final minute of play, second period. Here comes Dustin Brown down the wing. Brown dropped it off. That's stolen. Dubé's tripped. Penalty coming up. Dubé get back on his feet with a pass to Monahan. Delayed call on LA. Here's Pitlick turning. Extra attacker comes out for Calgary. Pass to Rasmus Andersson. Feeds the puck to the slot. picked off by Los Angeles, and Calgary going on its fourth power play with 35 seconds left in the period as Edler, who just scored, heads up.
Yes. And he's going to get called 2 minutes for slashing. And there's plenty of time left here in the second period. See the turnover, and there's the slash into the feet of Dylan Dubé. Otherwise, Rick, I thought it was a 3-on-1 for the Calgary Flames, so might not be a bad penalty by Alex Edler to take.
Could have been a slash, could have been a trip.
Yeah. You can see how mad Dubé is.
So fourth power play, Flames are 2 for 3. Kings win the draw. Doughty gave it away at the line. Calgary with a long shot, that whistles high. Puck goes all the way around to the far point. Played back in deep. Tkachuk goes to work behind the net, puts the puck to the far side. Tip back to the corner, tied up down low. Flames trying to jar free with 15 seconds left in the period. Monahan makes a play back to the line to Rasmus Andersson. Andersson resets. There's a pass to Gaudreau. Couldn't take it. Has to pick it up off the boards. Time winding down. Andersson shoots, and that just missed. Puck goes high. And the final seconds tick off the clock. So the remainder of this power play will carry over to start period 3.
I don't think Cal Peterson saw that blast from Rasmus Andersson at the end of that power play.
So Alex Edler gets a late goal to cut the Calgary lead to 1. Tkachuk makes it 3-1 Calgary as he picks up his 11th, and then Edler scores late. It's 3-2 Flames through 40 minutes of play. Ryan Leslie and Jason York coming up after Hockey Central, which is next. Santa Monica Pier outside Los Angeles as we get set for the third period face-off at Staples Center. First game of this 4-game road trip for the Calgary Flames, up 3-2, getting set for the final period of regulation. Kelly, good 40 minutes for Calgary. They fall behind, they battle back, they take the lead, they go up by 2, but Edler made it interesting late in that period. Your thoughts on the first 2?
Well, Ryan and Jason talked about the importance of Markstrom, and I totally agree. And conversely, I think Cal Peterson, who, by the way, is a bright young goaltender, will be the future star for the LA Kings. I think he's going to have to make a couple of key saves here early in the third period, because I feel really that the Flames recognize the importance of a good start here in the third period, because, as I mentioned before, LA's not going to go away. They'll fight to the end.
And the Flames start this period on their fourth power play. As you see, 1:18 and counting left in it as Peterson's out to play the puck to the corner, and the Kings able to fling it all the way down the ice. Markstrom comes out, controls the puck. Iafallo does a flyby. Markstrom leaves it for Rasmus Andersson. Carries out of his own zone, looking for the bump back. Finds Gaudreau. He'll chip it in and try and chase it down himself. Swept back towards Tkachuk. Now they get it set up. Here's Tkachuk from the top of the circle. Shoots and put that wide, looking stick side on Peterson. Tkachuk waiting for it. Protects the puck to the corner. With a pass back to Monahan. Tkachuk feeds it now to Johnny Gaudreau. Shoots, and that's stopped by Peterson. Blocker save. Here's Tkachuk again. Long shot finds its mark, but Peterson there to snag that and hang on.
Good start again for the Flames early in this third period on the power play, like they started the second period on the power play. Some good looks. Here Matthew Tkachuk has a nice shot from the wing and fires this just a little bit high and wide. And then Johnny Gaudreau gets another good look. Also, that's a really important save by Cal Peterson. We talked about it at the start of the period.
Not a lot of guys catch right in the NHL. Goalies, you often wonder how much that affects a shooter. Like, might have his favorite spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything's the other way around. There's a shot by Shillington that's stopped by Peterson. High bouncing rebound. Jammed off the post, it looked like, by Shillington sneaking in late in the power play. Now Mangiapane with a play back to Hanifin. Here's Mangiapane. As the penalty winds down. Hanifin winds up, passes out front. Mangiapane, and that's off the stick of Bjornfoot wide as racing into the play is Edler out of the box. Flames trying to maintain pressure in the offensive zone, but the puck bounces out to center ice. Zadorov back on the attack. Throws a long shot on goal. Peterson makes the save and hangs on.
We talked about Oliver Shillington and the importance he had at the start of the second period on the power play. 3 nice plays. Well, here's another good attempt, as you mentioned, sneaking down from the point. I'm not sure, Rick, if that hits the post. This angle might give us a better look with Blake Coleman right in front. And there's the opportunity. Nope, just bounces through the crease. But he has been so impressive on that power play and playing with so much confidence.
Picked up an assist on the Lucic power play goal, so Shillington up to 14 points on the year now. Elias Anderson having trouble with the Flames forecheck. Puck played back to the end boards. Anderson gets it back and finds Grundstrom. He'll bring it out. Dodged a hit, but got it as far as the Calgary line, where Monahan takes control. Banked it over to Eric Branson. Zadorov through center. Plays the puck in deep. Peterson waiting for it behind the net. Puts it back to the corner. Bjornfoot's there. Grundstrom back to Bjornfoot. Elias Anderson with the dump in. Slowed down enough to allow Goodbranson to take control, and he'll play it back around to his partner, Nikita Zadorov. Trevor Lewis chips it in. He'll head after it as Doughty goes back. Former teammates come together. Puck in the corner. Lucic tumbles. Lewis still battling. Kaliev gets control and plays it across to Doughty. Back from Moore to Doughty with a shot. Stopped by Markstrom. Puck around the boards to the line. Not out. Kept onside by Anderson. On the other point now, Kaliev works it down the boards. In for Moore. Leaned on by Tanev, who ties him up. Shillington pokes the puck up the near side. Kaliev keeps the play alive with a shot through traffic that goes wide. That shot blocked, and the puck's flipped out by the Flames. Good weight there as Calgary's able to make a change now. Mikey Anderson back to it, leaves it for Anze Kopitar. And now Edler with the tip in. Rasmus Anderson, long pass off the mark, broken up at the line. Tkachuk back on it, bumps it into his own zone. Anderson takes control, works it through center and flips the puck in. Glove down by Kopitar. Turns from pressure, makes a pass that's tipped away, but Edler follows up. Kempe works the puck over the line. Kopitar puts it down low for Dustin Brown. Got away from him. Tkachuk with a chance to bring it out. Shovels it ahead for Gaudreau. It's tipped away, but Lindholm follows up and brings the puck in. Backhands it around the boards. 4 minutes gone here in the third. Goodbranson flipped the puck towards the high slot. Knocked down by Adrian Kempe. His pass off the stick of Gaudreau. And that'll go deep in the Calgary zone as both teams start a change. Zadorov through center. Feeds it ahead for Coleman, who tips it in deep. Dursey back to it. Goodbranson cuts it off with a shot. Peterson makes the save and he hangs on.
This period brought to you by Toyota RAV4. There's more out there to experience.
Let's take a look at this bit of an odd play. Here's Dylan Dubé, and Dursey comes in, and unfortunately he gets his stick caught in the boards, and not only was it broken, but he had to leave it and go back and get a new one.
Somebody's got to review the grouting. Big crack there. That's going to leak. Puck in deep. Flames are on it. Zadorov gets it ahead. Mangiapane brings it out. Goodbranson dumps it in. And that goes off a stick and out of play.
Well, we've talked about Eric Goodbranson and just the steadying presence that he provides on this Flames back end. And he's just, every single game, Rick, and you and I have watched pretty much all of them, he just Mr. Steady, right? Ask him to be on that third pairing, and he just brings it every single night. Looks to me like he's low maintenance, too. Just throw him out there, doesn't complain, doesn't wonder why he doesn't get more ice time.
Knows his role, plays it well.
Yeah, he does.
Afraid to drop the gloves every now and then if he has to.
Yeah.
Throws some hits. Backlund tossed. Mangiapane wins the neutral zone face-off. And the Flames dump the puck around the boards. Bjornfoot, Dursey, bumped by Coleman up on the forecheck. Coleman steals, got it in front. Shot blocked, second chance off a leg wide. Dursey. Hassled. Again, Coleman steals. Trying to fling a pass in front. Kupari blocked it. Now it's in behind the net where Backlund's on it. That pass just off the mark. Flames steal again. Coleman falling, can't get a shot away. Puck underneath. Coleman trying to get it free to Mangiapane, who has control. Tanev wants it. Takes the pass on the half boards. In deep to Mangiapane. Good pressure by this line, but the pass intercepted on a nice play by Trevor Moore, who skates it out and relieves the pressure in his own zone.
That was a great shift. Backlund line, everybody doing everything possible to keep the puck down low.
Played in by Tanev, and again that deflects out of play. 5.5 minutes gone in the third, and that Backlund line has been the best line on the ice for Calgary tonight.
Yes, they have. Most noticeable, just excellent work. And you see Backlund, and then Coleman provides the extra support. Mangiapane has a couple of chances. There's a save that we talked about Cal Peterson's going to have to make. What a play by Coleman to take away the puck from Kupari. Excellent effort by Blake Coleman to read that play.
Peterson out to play it, shovels the puck around. It bounces right to Iafallo. He opened the scoring in this game at the 4:30 mark of the first period. Works the puck in with a shot wide. Puck all the way around to Doughty. Down the boards to Arvidsson, trying to shake Dylan Dubé. Played in behind the net. Anderson leans on Iafallo, gets it free to Danault. Danault knocked off his stick back to the line. Doughty puts it in deep again. In front. Arvidsson's shot goes off Hannifin's stick well wide. Another chance for Arvidsson. Fanned on that shot. Missed the net. Doughty tips it free as the Kings apply a bit of pressure looking for the equalizer. Danault, Arvidsson. Monahan cut it off. Arvidsson got it back. Cross-ice pass, settled down in the circle. Kicked away by Markstrom on that chance. And Monahan finally lifts the puck out and relieves the pressure. As Victor Arvidsson plays it ahead to Doughty. He's checked by Goodbranson. Plays it across. Zadorov skates it out.
That was a terrific shift by Danault's line after Michael Backlund's line did great work in the Kings zone. It was the Kings' Danault's line that really turned the momentum just for a minute.
Here's Goodbranson taking a look with a shot deflected in front, and Peterson made the save on the Lucic redirection. He's able to hang on. 13 minutes to go, third period. Pressure at both ends. The Kings with some chances. And Markstrom had to be sharp to keep Calgary up by 1 on Sportsnet. Tonight's major part of the game brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Parts that make the difference. That's Napa know-how.
And let's go back to the first period, Rick. First 2 power plays by the Flames, and they scored both times. Mangiapane with the 16th, and then Lucic with the 7th, 4th 5-hole goal of this season for Lucic. And to me, that was the key part of the game because it got them back into it.
Put them in front. They added to that. Kings got one late in the second. That's where we stand. 3-2 Calgary. Flames out shooting LA 6-2 in this period. Long cross-ice pass through center. Chipped into the zone by Brown. Kopitar on the forecheck. Tanev back to it. Puck comes loose. And it's flipped ahead by Gaudreau to Tkachuk at center. Ran into Mikey Anderson, who plays the puck in. Tanev's there across to his partner Shillington. Pass up the wing, deflected, and then batted in by Coleman. As back to it is Drew Doughty. Brings the puck to the line and makes a play to Kopitar. He gave it away to Backlund. His pass finds Mangiapane, who carries in. Andrew Mangiapane down the wing. Slows it down. Backlund checked there on the back check by Kupari, and the Kings flip the puck back to the Calgary blue line. Rasmus Andersson takes a look. Whips the puck around the boards. Tip to the line, not out, but now it's stolen and worked through center ice. Kupari in, Hannifin calmly feeds the puck to the near side. Kings are on it there, though, back to the line. Shot whipped wide, picked up by Moore down low. Trevor Moore tried to get it in front. Wound up on the stick of Kaliev. Now Moore tries a shot. Hannifin's stick deflects that puck over the glass and out of play.
And we've talked about Andrew Mangiapane and the success he has had on the road, which is just absolutely amazing. You can't even comprehend how you can go on such a great run on the road. 15 road goals, that's what Andrew now has. And only Patrick Laine and Alex Ovechkin are in that same company. So, you know, when you're talking about pure goal scorers, you'd look at Laine and Ovechkin, and Andrew Mangiapane's making a name for himself.
Right off the draw, a weird bounce off a broken stick. Markstrom would be sharp to make the save, but he makes the save in that long shot there with the pad. Puck to the line, and Monahan clears. Bounces back inside the LA zone. Dursey on it, gave it away. Flames keep it onside, put in deep by Dubé. Bjornfoot gets control and gives the puck to Dursey. Turns from pressure by Dubé. Knocks it away. Dubé got the puck loose to Pitlick. Dursey leans on him. Flames trying to force a turnover and do. Bjornfoot. Short pass finds Danault. Dursey back to Danault, off the mark. Broken up by Goodbranson. Iafallo trying to keep it onside, but Lewis sprawls to clear the puck out to center ice. As we approach the midway mark, third period in LA. Drew Doughty. Kopitar. Dustin Brown dumps the puck in. Markstrom out to play it. Lucic flips the puck through. Kopitar fires it back in. Puck bounces free to Tkachuk, and he'll lift it to an open wing at center ice. Mikey Anderson back. Hopping around out there. Tkachuk drops it off. Shillington's pass finds Johnny Gaudreau. Over to Shillington up on the rush. Here's Shillington. Swings in wide. Wanted to play it back. It went off a skate right to Gaudreau. Throws it in front. That deflects high. Lindholm settles it down. Tanev takes a look. Gives the puck to Tkachuk. Trying to cycle it down the boards, but it's broken up and cleared back to the Calgary blue line. Matthew Tkachuk feeds it back into his own end. Hanifin over to Rasmus Andersson. Back to Noah Hanifin. Mangiapane checked at center ice. Kaliev got it in, but Anderson there to take it away and clear it out. Now a chance for the Flames. Coleman with a shot, a pad save by Peterson. As Blake Coleman leaned into that one. Blake Lizotte takes off. Lundstrom now down the wing, try to throw it on goal. That's off the stick of Anderson well wide, and that'll clear the zone as Edler has to retreat to take control. Kaliev back on the attack. Lundstrom with a shot. Markstrom makes the save. Lundstrom put it in front. That one off Lizotte high and wide. Backlund leans on Lizotte. Zadorov fishes the puck out and banks it ahead to Dubé, who breaks out with Pitlick 2-on-2. Dubé into the zone, and that's just offside. Dubé complains, but the whistle blows. Just past the 11-minute mark in the third. Blake Coleman's had a few looks in this game. Nice shot here, but Peterson with the answer. 3-2 Calgary on Sportsnet.
And it's Matthew Tkachuk getting his 11th goal of the season. Beautiful play by Johnny Gaudreau. Bit of a screen by Drew Doughty. Matthew Tkachuk gets his 298th career point. National Hockey League continues his strong play along with his line mates.
Neutral zone face-off won by Calgary. Played in by Goodbranson. He'll pinch down the boards. Chops at the puck. Gets some help. Monahan back to the line. Pitlick's shot went off a leg in front. Here's a chance now for Monahan. Trying to settle it down. Makes a play. To Zadorov off the post. Nikita Zadorov found iron in behind Peterson on the stick side. Puck cleared out the center ice. Danault carries in with a play across. Goes in behind the intended target, and the Flames are able to bring it out. Dubé leaves the puck for Pitlick. Plays it around the boards. Victor Arvidsson there to gather it in. Shadowed by Richardson, so he drops it off as Brad Richardson stays up on the forecheck. Arvidsson over to Andrei Kopitar. Now Dursey takes a look. Up the middle with a pass to Kempe. Flames take control. Tanev settles it down. Clears the zone. Kempe's there, but it's stolen by Lucic. He'll rumble in down the wing on Doughty. Lucic cuts around behind the net. Makes a pass to Lewis. Shoots, and that missed the net. Puck around the boards and out to center ice. 7.5 minutes to go, third period in LA. Flames steer it in deep. Doughty goes back to it. Under pressure on the forecheck by Backlund, but Doughty makes a play, and Mikey Anderson gets it out to Kopitar. Down the wing. Grundstrom going to the goal. Kopitar forced to the corner. Coleman got clipped with a stick, but I think it was his own man. There's a shot stopped by Markstrom as Anderson leading to that one. Markstrom's able to hang on, and then Coleman gets some support from teammates who plead to the referee. I'm not sure, Kelly. I thought that might have been a Flame who got him with the high stick.
I did as well, Rick. I'm pretty certain of it. In fact, I'm not sure if it's Michael Backlund. It's Kopitar. Let's take a look. Oh, it is Kopitar,
yeah, it is.
too.
That's right. Wow,
Okay,
I thought it was Hanifin's stick, but Kopitar got him, and that went undetected.
Okay.
So Coleman has a case, and they're right to be annoyed on the no call.
Unfortunately, he's not going to win this battle, though.
Kyle Raymond, the referee, having a chat with Coleman. Off the draw, puck up the boards. Lizotte tries a shot. That goes off a stick and out of play.
Just a few minutes ago, the Flames had a chance to extend their lead. Sean Monahan finds Zadorov sneaking in from the point and rings this one right off the post. May have been deflected off Arvidsson before it got to the net. Blake Coleman, it doesn't appear to me that he's bleeding, though.
False start on the faceoff. Lindholm complains. That's the cleanest faceoff win you'll ever get when the other guy doesn't even move. I'll redo it. This time the Kings win the draw. Back to the line. Edler shoots. That goes just wide. And a good play by Gaudreau to lift the stick to get the puck out. Played back in. Anderson's there. And now Hanifin feeds the puck to the line. Gaudreau's pass intercepted. And it's Blake Lizotte backhanding it high into Calgary territory. Or Anderson's on it. Fed out the center. Tkachuk dropped it off for Lindholm. Back to Tkachuk just onside. Here's Gaudreau in front, and that's off a skate. It was in behind Lindholm. And now back the other way comes Victor Arvidsson. Gaudreau on the back check knocked it off his stick, but it goes deep in the Calgary zone. Puck flipped off the glass and out. Bjornfoot checked by Pitlick. In comes Monahan. Monahan shoots up high, and Peterson makes the save. Rebound, Danault feeds it ahead. Bounces to the blue line, but not out. Philip Danault with a second chance will skate it through center. He goes right to the net. There's a shot by Arvidsson. Puck loose in front, swept away from danger, but not out. Arvidsson glove save Markstrom as he falls to his backside. And then bodies flying everywhere as Gudbranson and Danault get involved. Markstrom calmly hangs on, gets back to his feet. So Markstrom makes a nice glove save, a little awkwardly here as he goes down in the process, but hangs on and keeps Calgary up by 1 on Sportsnet.
Jacob Markstrom, terrific when it counts most. He made a couple of nice saves in the last sequence by the Kings. And there's a couple of little rebounds here. And now he's going to make a great glove save off of Arvidsson. I'm not sure why he's mad at Danault. I didn't see anything unless there was something earlier in the period that I had missed. But he clearly had taken a couple of whacks at Danault, and the official came in and told him, better knock that off. And you don't want to take a penalty at that point.
Spent the day off watching some old Billy Smith video, I think, Kelly. Learn from the master. I know you did.
Oh, boy.
Puck flipped into the LA zone as we're inside 6 minutes to go in the third period. There's Lindholm trying to feather a shot on goal that was off a stick wide. Now, that would have been considered a love tap by Billy Smith, by the way.
By the way, right?
Yeah.
It was every shift that was happening after the whistle had blown.
There's a shot stopped by Markstrom as Kopitar lets a wrister rip, and Markstrom's able to hang on.
The Hearing Loss Clinic, locally owned, award-winning hearing healthcare. Hear better, live better. More information at hearingloss.ca.
Just the last little while, I just feel like the Flames are spending too much time in their own zone. Here's a shot from out from Kopitar, but nonetheless, it just seems to me like the Kings are getting a lot of offensive zone time, and the Flames aren't spending much time in the Kings zone.
Kings have had the last 5 shots on goal, and they go to work again in the offensive zone. Anderson on the puck will put it up the boards. Danault able to work it free. Takes a look over to Roy. Shot blocked as Lewis got in front of that one off his leg and all the way down the ice. Peterson leaves it for Matt Roy. Long pass didn't connect, but no icing, so Hanifin goes back to it. LA hard on the forecheck, down by 1 with under 5 minutes to go in the third. Puck flipped high, bouncing in the slot, played over to Lewis. Can't exit. Anderson gets the puck. Stick lifted, loose at the line, bouncing around. Here's a chance for Iafallo on the backhand. That's stopped by Markstrom, played back in front. That'll clear the zone all the way out to center ice. Tobias Bjornfoot takes his time. Both teams make a change. Bjornfoot plays the puck over to Dursey. Now it's fed ahead. Grunstrom bumped, able to flip it in, but that winds up in the Calgary bench and out of play.
Open your PC Optimum app today and load exclusive offers on PC products this holiday season.
Well, we know Trevor Lewis will sacrifice the body. He's going to make a nice shot block here, and then seconds later, Iafallo does a really nice job getting around Hanifin. He's had a good game too, Iafallo. He scored in the first period and looked pretty dangerous.
Delayed offside on LA. Kings have to tag up. That gives Zadorov time to work the puck to the line and make a pass to center. Backhanded in by the Flames. Drew Doughty checked. Here's Coleman trying to work it in front. Backlund takes the puck in behind the net to Mangiapane. Andrew Mangiapane feeds it back to the line. He might have been looking for Coleman. Either way, it was off the mark and it goes all the way down. Good Branson. Fires a pass up the wing. Tipped in deep. Peterson leaves it for Doughty. Little miscommunication. Dubé knocked it away, but it goes right over to Dustin Brown. Pressured. Gets the puck back and drops it off to Doughty. Dursey up the middle to Andrei Kopitar. Slows it down with a weak shot that's gloved and hung on to by Markstrom.
Well, Andrei Kopitar, you know he's going to continue to drive. He has such a good feel for when he's going to get some traffic to the front. On this play, nobody was in support, but I love that guy's game. And Markstrom, right now, he is in a zone again.
38 shots on goal by the Kings in this game. Make it 39 on the redirection by Kempe, and Markstrom had to be sharp to make that save on a tip from right in front of the crease. Puck stolen by Tanev, ahead to Tkachuk. He steers it out. Johnny Gaudreau racing after it with Edler, who sweeps it away. And there's Kopitar. 1,023 points career for Kopitar. That's 6th among active players. And he has the puck now as he carries down the wing. Slows it down. Back to the line. Arvidsson puts it in deep. Anderson knocked down. There's a shot by Roy. A second chance and 2 saves by Markstrom as Matt Roy was in deep with a couple of looks. Flames have a chance to get it out and do. It's lifted high back inside the LA zone.
Flames are just hanging on.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
they are.
Sorry,
right.
Rick. They're just hanging on. You could definitely feel this changing with about 11 minutes, 12 minutes to go in this third period.
Keep an eye on Cal Peterson. Zadorov flips it ahead into the feet of Mangiapane. Here's Backlund. Puck played deep. Doughty to it. Dursey trying to shake Mangiapane. Makes a pass over to Drew Doughty. And now carrying out is Adrian Kempe. Gains the zone down the wing. Has Danault in front. Kempe circles the net. Drops it off in the corner. Danault pressured along the boards. Pass tipped out. Puck slides to center. Empty net in the LA zone. They have the extra attacker on the ice now. Dustin Brown blasts the puck around the boards. Shillington swats at it. And that'll go all the way down, just enough for an icing call on Calgary with 1:18 left in the third period.
And the Kings keep pushing. This time it's defenseman Matt Roy sneaking in from his point position. They're desperate now, and he gets a couple of really good opportunities. You'll see that here in the final minute 18. Everybody will be going to the net. There should be an exciting final minute in a little bit, Rick, because LA's got a lot of momentum, and the Flames just, they know they're hanging on, and they're hoping their goaltender to make a couple more saves for them.
So timeout for
Shane
LA.
Holmes
Shots
is
for
proud to partner with the Calgary Flames. For every Flame saved this season, Shane Holmes is donating $5 to Kidsport Calgary.
shots 41-32 for the Kings. And I guess we shouldn't be surprised. We've had a lot of shots. These are the fourth and fifth highest shot per game teams in the league. And Markstrom's had to be solid, especially here in the third. Calgary had a good start to the third period, I thought, Kelly. First 7 or 8 minutes.
Right.
LA's taken over.
Yep.
Flames nursing a 1-goal lead. You see the time left on the clock. Daryl Sutter with his final instructions for his team. With the extra attacker on the ice and the net empty at the LA end. Face off to the right of Markstrom. Puck back to the line and out. Doughty has to race to it and dodge the referee. It got there ahead of Lucic, though. And makes the play over. Now it's fired in and around. Lewis got it to the line, not out, glove down and kept onside by Doughty. Puts the puck to the corner for Arvidsson. Final minute of play in the third. In behind is Kempe. Played back to the line to Kopitar. Feeds it over to Doughty. Back to Kopitar. Tried a shot. That's off traffic. Winds up in the corner. Kaliev put it out in front. That bounces all the way back to the blue line. Hustling over to keep it in was Kopitar. Kaliev plays it back to the point. Here's Andrei Kopitar. Takes a look with a shot, and that one off Tanev wide, and that'll clear the zone around the boards and out to center ice. With a half minute to go, Kopitar dumps the puck in deep. Bounces right to Kempe. Whips it back around the boards. Kopitar waiting for it. Puts it to the far point. Tip free. Kempe gave it away. Puck kept in by Doughty as Coleman couldn't clear. There's a shot. Markstrom made the save. Rebound up the far side. Chip to the line and out as it's cleared all the way back inside the LA zone with 8 seconds to go. Kings need to get on it quick. Final 5 seconds. Danault fires a pass ahead. They won't have enough time. Shot in on goal, and that'll do it. As the Flames kick off this road trip with a 3-2 come-from-behind win in LA.
Unbelievable. Now, the record on the road is 10-2-2, a league best. And that man right there, Jacob Markstrom, is a big reason. Here in the third period, he was stellar once again. Drew Doughty with the last opportunity, and he gets a good shot from the top of the circle with traffic. Arvidsson right in front of Markstrom. He's still able to track that puck down. The turnover by Blake Coleman led to this opportunity. But hey, it wasn't pretty in the end, but it doesn't matter. They're able to hang on and win this game.
Sportsnet. Talus, the network that gives back to help connect Canadians in need. Let's make the future friendly.
All right, coming up on Sportsnet, Hockey Central gets going tomorrow. You see the times, and then 3 games on the slate, including the Calgary Flames road trip continuing against the Anaheim Ducks. And we'll have that for you on Sportsnet and Sportsnet 1. 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Mountain Time face-off. Good way to kick off the road trip as the Flames have now won 6 of their last 7 points in 9 of their last 10. Gave up the first goal, but battled back and knocked off the Kings by a score 3-2. For Kelly Rudy, Ryan Leslie, Jason York, Rick Ball saying goodnight. Stick around. Hockey Central, Carolyn and Justin now.